Hi there, welcome back to Borderlink Reporters TV. Please subscribe to our channel to get the latest news around the globe. Today, we'll be talking about U.S. policy toward Africa, a critical examination of outdated perceptions and missed opportunities. The United States' relationship with Africa has long been shaped by outdated views. While China, Russia, and Turkey engage with Africa, recognizing its strategic importance, the U.S. lags behind, often viewing Africa through lenses that emphasize poverty and conflict. This approach has led to missed opportunities and declining influence on a rapidly changing continent. America. We need to talk about Africa. It's a conversation long overdue. America has this way of looking at Africa, and it's a little outdated. It's like we're stuck in a time warp, unable to see the present for what it truly is. It's like that one uncle at Thanksgiving who still uses a flip phone and thinks email is a fad. He means well, but he's missing out on the bigger picture. For centuries, the West saw Africa through a distorted lens, clouded by misconceptions and stereotypes. Colonialism painted a picture of a continent in chaos, a place of poverty and strife. This narrative was convenient for those in power, but it was far from the truth. It's a view that ignores the vibrant cultures, the entrepreneurial spirit, and the immense potential of the African continent. Africa is not a monolith. It's a mosaic of diverse nations and peoples. It's time for an upgrade, America. Time to shed the outdated perceptions and embrace a new narrative. It's time to see Africa for what it truly is, a continent on the rise. A place of innovation, growth, and boundless potential. Let's start seeing Africa through a lens of opportunity and respect. While America clung to outdated perceptions, China saw an opportunity. They recognized the untapped potential and the need for infrastructure development. They stepped in with open wallets and promises of investment, offering what Africa needed most: development and growth. Roads, bridges, ports, China built them all, rapidly expanding its economic footprint across Africa. Their projects were not just about construction, but about creating lasting ties. And America? They're like that friend who keeps promising to call but never does. They focus shifted elsewhere, leaving Africa waiting. Their economic engagement with Africa has declined significantly over the years, leading to missed opportunities and dwindling influence. America has become more interested in lecturing about democracy than in building lasting partnerships. While the U.S. intentions may be noble, their actions have not matched their words. This lack of engagement comes at a cost. African nations are looking elsewhere for support and investment. America is missing out on a market of over 1.3 billion people, a market that is young, dynamic, and full of potential. The U.S. is losing ground to China in a region of growing strategic importance. Their influence is expanding while those of the U.S. is waning. This isn't just about economics, folks. It's about influence. It's about who shapes the future of a continent. When you're not at the table, you're on the menu. The absence of America is being felt, and not in a good way. And right now, China is ordering appetizers, setting the stage for a feast of opportunities that we are missing out on. Here's something you don't hear every day. Africa is young, like really young. In fact, the median age across the continent is just around 19 years old, making it the youngest continent on the planet. By 2050, it's projected to have the youngest population in the world. This means that a significant portion of the global youth will be African, shaping the future in unprecedented ways. This youth bulge is a demographic dividend waiting to be unlocked. With the right strategies, this can lead to accelerated economic growth and development. Imagine a workforce brimming with energy and fresh ideas. Young minds ready to innovate, create, and drive progress in various sectors. Imagine a continent with a growing consumer market hungry for goods and services. This burgeoning market presents immense opportunities for businesses worldwide. That's the potential of Africa's demographic dividend. A vibrant, youthful population can be a powerful engine for economic transformation. But here's the catch. This potential can only be realized with the right investments. Education, healthcare, and skills training are crucial. Job creation. These are the keys to unlocking Africa's demographic dividend. Infrastructure development and technological advancements are also essential. And guess what? These investments are not just good for Africa, they're good for America too. Stronger economic ties can lead to mutual growth and stability, because a prosperous Africa means a more stable and prosperous world. A thriving Africa can contribute to global peace, security, and economic well-being. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room: governance. Africa faces real challenges, from corruption to conflict. But here's the thing, African nations are tackling these issues head-on. Take the African Continental Free Trade Area, AFCFTA. This ambitious agreement aims to create the largest free trade area in the world. It's a game-changer, folks. AFCFTA has the potential to boost intra-African trade, create jobs, and attract foreign investment. It's a sign of Africa's commitment to economic integration and self-reliance. America needs to be a strong supporter of AFCFTA and other initiatives that promote good governance and economic development in Africa. Because when Africa succeeds, America and the world all succeed. Section 5. A new scramble for Africa. China, Russia, and Turkey step up their game. It's not just China vying for influence in Africa. Russia and Turkey are also stepping up their game, each with its own playbook and objectives. Russia's offering military hardware and security assistance, while Turkey's focusing on infrastructure and humanitarian aid. This isn't a zero-sum game, but it does mean that America needs to bring its A-game. They afford to be complacent. The U.S. need a comprehensive strategy for engagement that goes beyond aid and security cooperation. They need to invest in people, in partnerships, and in a future where America and Africa work together as equals. Section 6. Education. Investing in minds, unlocking potential. Remember that youthful population we talked about? They're eager to learn, to contribute, to build a better future, but they need access to quality education. Investing in education in Africa isn't just charity, it's an investment in our shared future. It's about creating a generation of problem solvers, innovators, and leaders. America needs to support initiatives that expand access to education. From primary school to vocational training to higher education. They need to empower African youth with the skills they need to thrive in the 21st century. Section 7. Healthcare. A healthy Africa is a prosperous Africa. A healthy population is a productive population. Yet, Africa faces significant health challenges, from infectious diseases to a lack of access to quality healthcare. Investing in healthcare in Africa is an investment in global health security. It's about preventing the spread of diseases, strengthening health systems, and improving the well-being of millions. We need to support initiatives that expand access to essential medicines, train healthcare workers, and build resilient health systems. Because a healthy Africa is a more stable and prosperous world. Section 8. Technology. Bridging the digital divide, empowering a continent. The digital revolution is transforming the world, and Africa is no exception. From mobile banking to telemedicine, technology is connecting people and creating opportunities. But a digital divide persists. America needs to bridge this gap by investing in digital infrastructure, promoting digital literacy, and supporting African tech entrepreneurs. Imagine an Africa where every young person has access to the internet, where innovation flourishes, and where technology is harnessed to solve the continent's most pressing challenges. That's the future we should be working towards. Section 9. A seat at the table. Giving Africa a voice on the global stage. For too long, Africa has been on the sidelines of global decision-making. It's time to give Africa a seat at the table. The U.S. needs to support reforms that give African nations a greater voice in international organizations like the United Nations Security Council. We need to listen to African perspectives and work together as partners to address global challenges. Because a world where Africa's voice is heard is a fairer and more just world. Section 10. The time is now, a call for a new era of U.S.-Africa relations. The time for outdated perceptions and missed opportunities is over. America needs a new approach to Africa. One based on mutual respect, shared interests, and a commitment to partnership. They need to move beyond the donor-recipient relationship and embrace a future where America and Africa work together as equals. They need to invest in Africa's people, its economies, and its future. The time for a new era of U.S.-Africa relations is now. Section 11. Seizing the future, a partnership for shared prosperity. The future of Africa is bright, but it's a future that will be shaped by the choices we make today. America can choose to cling to outdated perceptions and miss out on the opportunities that lie ahead. Or they can choose to embrace a new era of partnership, one that benefits both America and Africa. The choice is theirs. They should choose wisely. They should choose partnership. They should choose a future of shared prosperity. Because when Africa succeeds, we all succeed. Please do not forget to subscribe to our channel, Borderlink Reporters TV, to get the latest update. Thank you and stay blessed.